Welcome to Mr. Bacon Pants Plays Games. Today we are playing Root, and we are going to play as the Alliance. So let's go ahead and set up a local game. And we'll do solo play. And this time, last game, I was the Erie Dynasty, the Birds. Before that, I was Marquise de Cat. And now I'll be the Woodland Alliance. So let's go ahead and... Oh! How do I make... Oh, yeah, I gotta go down here. Okay, so let's do the Woodland Alliance, and... Yeah, the AI is gonna be the Erie, Marquise, and the Vagabond. We're gonna do the normal, like, map, not the winter. I mean, we should do the winter map, because it is winter, but no. And then we'll do the medium AI. So, yeah, because, like, this actually does change the game. It's not just a... like a normal map with just like different art. It is a completely different game. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. We'll do the standard map just like we did with all the other videos, because the purpose of this video is just to really show you all the mechanics of each individual faction, since they all play different. Let's go ahead and create the game. So in this faction, you don't really start out on the board. You have to use your cards that you get to lay down sympathy, I think it's called. We'll see. Once the game gets started, we'll look at the board, and it'll jog my memory. All right, so marquees are moving, building, outposts, recruitment, so they can get more guys. They're overworking to produce more wood, so they could build another workshop. And that's how they get points, is just building is really the main way they get points. And then the Vagabond gets points by just being a Vagabond adventure, completing quests, helping people, not helping people, killing things, not killing things. And then the Erie Dynasty gets points for building houses, like their tree houses. And then I get points for like removing pieces off the board and all that stuff. There's kind of like two different phases of... Yeah, so there's no clearings to Revolt. So if I had like a little guy with a microphone or a megaphone, let's do it. It'll tell me what they are. Let me look at my board. Yeah, so we have guerrilla warfare. So in battle as a defender, you use the higher roll, which is kind of nice. It does really make it hard to kill these guys once your army is out. And then outrage, when people move into an area that you have pieces, they have to give you cards, and so it kind of punishes them for going in there. And then you have the sympathy track, and this is pretty much how you score points, is just getting your sympathy higher and higher and higher. I thought it was going to tell me what my little people are called, but maybe it'll tell us. Okay, so yeah, we got to spread sympathy, so I can pretty much go anywhere because I have this wild card. Because you do have to discard cards to put stuff down. Don't want to go there. We'll let the Erie kind of like live their life over there. So maybe I'll... This would make them nervous because I would be able to like destroy all this stuff if I revolt here. And that would make them nervous. I mean, they have a lot built there. So should I be aggressive? Yes. And then maybe a little bit of a less aggressive move would be here. So I'm getting points for spreading my sympathy. Let's go up here. Okay, so now I get to choose an action. So I can craft a card from my hand. I can mobilize, add a card from your hand to your supporter stack. And if I also had like after you revolt in an area, you build like a base. And then after you build a base, then you kind of have like guys that can attack on the board and you can move them around. And this is like where I can train up an officer, which gives me more actions to move those guys around. And then these are the moves that I can do with the army. But I'm not there yet, early game. So I'm kind of like in that first phase where I'm just trying to like spread around. All right. I do kind of want to look at I thought I had access to the rules. Oh yeah, right here. Because I do need a quick little refresher. This game is a very complex game. It's not uncommon. It's not like I always have to look at the rules for this game. Because like it's kind of a game where you really need to know what's going on. What am I looking for? Spread sympathy. Yeah, right here. Add a card to your supporter stack. I'm trying to remember what exactly does that give me. Like, does it... Oh, right. Okay, so that's how you get cards to Revolt, is that you have to play them, like, out of your hand into your supporter stack. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought you played them out of your hand. But you don't. You have to play them down first. Okay, that makes sense. That kind of, like, slows it down a little bit. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right, cool. All right, so I think I think this game should pick up a little bit now that I remember how to play these guys. I guess, like, this is kind of like, you know, you can use it as a wild card. So we can mobilize that. That gives me a wild one. So it says Alliance uses supporters to spread sympathy. Oh, right, because yeah, if you just played from your hand, you wouldn't be telegraphing your moves. And then, like, you know, other people wouldn't be able to react. So, like, if I play down this mouse, they're gonna know that I'm gunning for this, where they have a lot. So he's gonna kill this, right? Like, that's just what he's gonna do. So I need to kind of, like, spread out like this, where I can say, hey, I can revolt here, I can revolt here. You don't know where I'm revolting. So yeah, now I remember. Okay, cool. Awesome. But yeah, that's how this game works. It's every faction has its own little game that you're playing. Like the birds are all about, like, tableau building. You're building a tableau in front of you, and then, like, if you can't complete all the actions that the tableau provides, then you go into decline and you lose there. Marquise de Cat is, like, really just your traditional, like, worker placement, or I guess not worker placement, area control. You know, building resources, putting things on the map. You know, just maintaining the status quo. Really, see, that's why he killed that, because I could revolt and knock out all that stuff. But yeah, that's what I like about it. And the Vagabonds is completely different. It's just wild. I'm actually not really good at the Vagabond. I get too distracted. It's like a little too open, you know, what you can do. Like right there, he just completed a quest and got points. And then he could also add support or help other characters by giving them cards. It's just, like, crazy. So see, now I can revolt, and it tells you what I can do. You have to always discard 2 cards of that suit. I think as you go down the track, so let me look here. I think as you go down the track, I think it adds, yeah, supporter costs. It goes up. So as you start spreading, it's going to go up and up and up. I'm wondering, see, when I play against the computer, I think the computer sometimes waits a little bit. I don't know if they're just trying to build up and they just kind of hit hard. I think it would be kind of nice to be in this corner, but I really want to kind of try to get that, though. So I think I have some mice. So maybe I'll go here. Okay, so now I'm moving into, like, the attack phase. All right, so I'm not going to revolt anywhere else. So I'm going to skip that. I'm going to spread sympathy, because I just want to be a jerk. Okay, and then it would be nice to get, you know, my 2 other bases. Okay, so spend a card from your hand matching the built base to gain an officer, and then the officer, yeah, gives you more things to move. Like you move, recruit, battle and organize. I think recruit is where you can take a rabbit off the board and put it back into your supply, or turn it into a warrior. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, I think you only get one action to start. Yeah, one action to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna train. That way, I have 2 actions. Yep. And the thing is that you only have so many rabbits, and you know, so you kind of have to man. You don't want to like have like all of them trained because then you don't have any army men. All right. So what do I do with my 2 actions? I think I'm gonna do a place a warrior. Yep. I think I'm actually gonna place 2. So now I have a little army there, and I think I'm gonna start trying to spread around. There we go. And I think I get 2 cards too because of my 2 captains. All right, so the birds, they're just following. If you look at their board, they're just following this decree or tableau. All the wilds basically means they can do it in any clearing. But the downfall of using too many wilds as these guys is that when you do go into decline, you lose more points for each wild card that you used in your tableau. So it's like, yes, it makes it easier to maintain the decree, but you do get punished when you don't get to maintain it. Okay, so there they go. They're keeping me out again. That's fine. I think I might kind of keep that going. It wastes one of their attacks, like one of their actions, just to kind of keep. As long as I have a card that lets me. Actually, I don't really have. I won't be able to. I don't think I have any cards. Oh yeah, now I do. Yep, they added a supporter, so I'm actually going to be able to lay there again. That's funny. So every time they attack me, they have to either give me a card, and if they can't give me a card matching the clearing, they're gonna I have to draw from the top of the deck. So that kind of gives me, like, it's a cool mechanic because it's like, you attacked my people, you made me remove my people, and now I have support there, so now I'm gonna uprise again. Yep. I like to imagine, some people think that the Woodland Alliance are like communists. I like to think that this is a forest in America during the Revolution, and maybe we're the revolutionaries. You know? And then the Marquise de Cats are the royal family. Even though the birds are actually the royal family. Anyway. I have no clearing to revolt in. That kind of sucks. Is it because... Oh no, I'm down to 1. I don't know why I can't. I thought I would be able to at least go here. Oh, revolt. Yeah, not spread sympathy. Oh, wow. Okay, so I could try to throw down here. I just think he's going to keep, like, beating me up. I think I'll go here instead. I'm kind of behind on everything right now. Do I have a good card to craft? And that would give me 3 points. I don't think I can craft it, though. See, if I do crafting, I can only craft that guy. And I don't think that would give me... In the battle, as a defender, you may discard... Nah. Okay, so... Let's mobilize. Boom. Boom. Get those going. Because I definitely want to drop into there. And then let's move. Yes, game. Let's zoom in. I'm trying to think where I should move. All right, let's just keep going in. Oh, yeah, that is their field hospital. You're right. It's basically just telling me that... yeah, that's probably not a good move. If I definitely want to attack. So let's, I don't know, should I be aggressive? I don't know if this is a good move. I don't really play the Woodland Alliance that much. I mean, this might be stupid. I don't know. Yeah, it's like attempted battles, remove enemy pieces in a clearing where you have any number of warriors. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know. I shouldn't have moved all of them. I don't know. That was just a bad move. But that's how you learn. But you guys are kind of getting the mechanics of these guys. It's a completely different game. I mean, if you watch my other 2 videos, I mean, every video it's like I'm playing a different game, which is why I love Root. Root's such a great game. There's even expansions, and they also each of those are different. I don't know how they designed this game. Honestly, I don't know. It's some genius. All right, here we go. And it's a war game. I mean, it looks cute, and it has, like, you know, like boards and scoring points by, like, doing things on the board. So it kind of feels like people think, like, oh, it's just like a worker placement Euro game. It's like 100% not. No. It's a war game. It's area control. It's battling. Rolling dice. Yeah, the battles are random with the dice, but yeah, I really need to cut down on their... I mean, they're just building way too fast. I don't know why the computer's not trying to attack them more. There we go. I kind of wish the game would... If your guy's defenseless, like these guys, like, the game should just automatically not show you the battle. I don't know why it has to show me the animation. It's like, I already know I lost. It's a defenseless battle. All right, look at him. I'm kind of rooting for the Vagabond. Is there any... oh, there is. If I can claim 2 corners, I could win that way instead of trying to get points. Ooh, nah, they just defeated me in the corner. I was thinking, like, I could try to revolt there and then get the little mouse out. Is the other corner the... Yep, the other corner is the rabbit. I mean, that could be viable. I would just have to get down there. Oh man, so look at this. So I'm gonna revolt here, and I'm gonna remove 1, 2, 4. You know, 4, 6 things off the board. So that's gonna feel real good. Bye bye. Yeah, that was just like too good. Too good. All right. Now we can spread that sympathy even farther. Well, I should do it here. I'm thinking I should move my army men in there, and that would kind of keep him alive. All right, so let's go ahead and mobilize. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Well, you don't know. I do have areas with sympathy that they'll have to kind of deal with. So I'm gonna move my guys, because what's gonna happen is it's for them to remove that little mouse. I always thought they were a rabbit. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, because they look like rabbits here. To move the little mouse, you know, they're gonna have to fight these guys. All right, and then let's place another warrior at this base. I don't want it to be undefended. I mean, they could run up here and attack this, but that's fine. I don't know why it's asking me to choose an action, honestly. Do I have 3 now? Oh, because I have... Oh, yeah, every time you put down a base, you get another action. Cool. Yeah, totally forgot about that rule. So now I am not undefended. And then I'm going to get 3 cards now. All right, here we go. Ramping up as the Alliance. Oh, no. I'm sorry, birds. I mean, I know you guys are on my side trying to kill the Marquise de Cats, but it's called collateral damage. You're not doing anything to help me. Look at that. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are. I love this game. It's a long game. It's going to be a long video. That'll end. Listen to me ramble. Let's play some Root. I mean, I like this game. It's so complex that I don't even know, like, half the time what's going on. It's just fun. Even when I play in real life, it's just so much. It's such a game where you're like, oh, God. What am I doing? But then it's also just fun because you get to, like, chuck dice. You're like, oh, we're fighting. Throw, like, it's like and it's not even like it's not like normal dice. It's the D12s. I think, yeah, they're D12s. And so it's, like, kind of interesting. All right, here we go. Revolt. So I can't, I think it's just too expensive. Like, I don't have any woofs. Kind of sucks. But I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready. You just wait. All right. Trying to think what I should do. Well, first I got to get to the correct phase. I do want to get my little bunny out. And it's like, yeah, this costs way too much. So let's go ahead and go here. And I'll get the little bunny base out. Hopefully. Yeah, and then to get the bunny, to secure bunny base, go ahead and get this going. All right, and then that's, oh my, I got 2 people left. So let's recruit. And then just to make sure I can get bunny base out, I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't because I don't control that clearing. Oh yeah, it's not that's a river. I don't have the expansion. There's an expansion where there's a faction that can traverse the rivers, but I'm not playing that faction right now. All right, so we're gonna move 1. And then we'll move again up here. We'll just throw 1. That way they're going to have to battle, and I get the higher dice, so I definitely would kill that thing. All right, and I think that's good. I think we're doing pretty good here. All right, let's go ahead and hit next. I mean, we are the lowest scoring team right now, but ooh, are they taking a dominance card? Oh no, they just put it in their decree. Okay. I guess I should probably start trying to craft cards. Remove all enemy pieces in a rabbit clearings. Is that for real? That's crazy. I could actually play that. Why are they ignoring me? Alright, so, yep, see, this is their ability. They can just get guys back that die. The Marquise de Cat. Because they have modern medicine. They're very capitalistic, but they do have universal health care. You know? They realized early on that for capitalism to work, you need healthy workers. And how do you get healthy workers? You give them free health care. I don't know why our country hasn't figured that out, but the US. Alright, so yeah, look at that. I feel like I gotta do it, guys. The revolution is happening. There it is. Alright, so now I have no more little things to put out on the board, which kind of suck. So let's go ahead and go to the next section here. And I do want to spread my love. So where can I spread the love? I mean, that would be sweet. I think I want to do it up here. There is like the little workshop that would stop the crafting. I really want to just stop the wood production so they can just... I mean, yeah, I mean, this is a mother load right here. But I wouldn't be able to, like, revolt. I would... Where else do they have? Do they not have any? Oh yeah, look at all those workshops down there. I don't know where are they getting all this wood? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll throw down there. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We got to get points. This gives me another 2. So now we're in double digits. We're with the Vagabond. Not going to be able to do crafting, right? Yeah. Well, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. How would I be able to craft that? Oh, because I control that many clearings. Okay, I remember how these guys crafting. I thought it was the bases, but no, or the supporters, but no, it's just wherever you have support. Okay, well that's good. So now I'm up to 16. I'm kind of like in the you know, in the mix here. Let's go ahead and just drop these guys in. That way, if they attack me, I could potentially get some another bunny. Like if they wipe me out here, I'll get a bunny, and then I can like, revolt or not revolt there, but maintain control. I could try to get down to this corner. Right now the birds own it. Alright, so let's go to move. Let's move there. Just one. And then let's move up you to here. Oh, I can't. Wait, I thought you could move into a clearing you don't control. Or maybe these guys... Yeah, because I don't control this clearing. Yeah, so the way the movement rules work in this game is you can move from a clearing you do control to a clearing you don't control. But you can't move from a clearing you don't control to a clearing you don't control. Does that make sense? So I could move these guys back to here or here, but I couldn't move them here because I don't control this clearing. The way that you control clearings is how many tokens you have on the board. So right now I have 5 and they have 4. Unless these guys don't count. Unless sympathy doesn't count for dictating. Yeah, I don't think sympathy would count for dictating control. I would have to read the rule. I don't really feel like looking at the rule right now. But I think that's what it is. And then ties go to, I think, the other people. So I think that's what's going on here. So for me to be able to like move from here, I would need to attack and then be able to move down. So maybe I'll try that. I'll go ahead and I'll attack the birds. It's risky. Ooh. Ooh, that was costly. And yeah, I still don't control it. So I could attack again, get rid of the hut. All that does is it gives me some people to recruit. I think I'll recruit up here. Man, I feel like they haven't gone into decline. I mean, they are just killing it. And that's a pretty big decree. We'll see. I mean, I did knock out a lot of their people. So we'll see. Boom. And that's the beauty, though. If I had a soldier there, I would have took out both of those guys. That's why I like having soldiers with my sympathy. Because, like, at least, like, because you're always going to get the higher die. All right, so 23. I think the game ends at... Is it 25? Let's go look. Oh, 30. I don't know why I thought 25. That'd be kind of a weird number. There's so many rules. That's why I like this game. It's like you always look at the rule book because there's so much going on. So many like subtle little rules that matter. That you're always referencing the rule book every time you play. I mean, I played this game quite a bit. I played it, physical and digital quite a bit, and I always have that rule book right there. I'm like, wait, how's this faction work again? Is this how? Are we doing this right? I don't think we're doing this right. All right, well, we'll start doing it right now. Yeah. Do we have any revolting things to do? No, nothing is revolting right now. All right. Is it worth just dropping in there for 2? Yeah, I think so. 2 points is 2 points, right? All right, and then crafting. Pretty much can craft anything. Once in daylight may remove one of your warriors to draw a card. Interesting. That gives me 2 points, and that gives me 2 points. Let's do this one. Ding, ding, ding. Got the sword. Vagabond will trade with me to get my items, so it gives me points, gives them points. And then I'm going to do support. I'm going to do wolves because I could revolt and 2 separate wolf clearings. So let's go ahead and get that going. And should I... Nope, screw it. We're going to mobilize. Alright, so I definitely want to try to drop a guy in up there. I do control this clearing, so I will be able to move up to there. Just one. I just don't want that to be like an easy target. I like having... Oh, I kind of forgot about up here. Like, what was I doing? I can recruit a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that. I got 2 people. So we'll throw a guy in there. And we will throw... Or should I move down there? And then that way, I could set me up for a nice little corner move there. Yeah, let's do that. Just move 1. Now that's my clearing, because I have more tokens than him. Alright, so that's it. Just get my cards. Man, that decree is getting nuts. So every turn you have to play at least 1 card to your decree. So that's what they're doing right now. Look at that. Oh no. Yes, outrage. Give me a rabbit. Okay. Outrage, give me a mouse. Alright. Outrage, give me a fox. Ooh, wild card, I'll take it. How dare you attack me? How dare you? Boom, got the big 3. See ya. You can't take care. We do guerrilla warfare. You're all marching up in a line and we're shooting you from the trees. Alright, 3-3. Oh man. That's a sad one. There we go. But it costs them a little bit too, so I take it. That's why I don't like to keep... I like to have my military moving around. It gives them a cost. It's like, yeah, you took out that little mouse. But you had to pay a price. Alright, so they need 1 more point to win. I need 10 more points. Alright, quest complete. Vagabond's in there. I mean, he's holding his own. Ooh, outrage. You guys are just loading me up, aren't ya? Yep, no clearance to revolt, because I think I already, kind of revolted everywhere. But let's go ahead and spread the love. I think I can do it quite a bit. I'm going to do all the cheapest. Because I think they're going to give me 2 points each. I think I'm almost at the... Yeah, I'm almost at the 3-point mark, I think. Yeah. So, can I pull this out? Can I get 10 points? I bet someone's there, like, screaming at their computer, like, you can get 10 points if you do X, Y, Z. Okay. And let's go up here. I think that's going to be 4 points. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. I think do I have something to craft that gives me points? There's a 1-pointer. There's a 1-pointer. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at that. See, you're never out of this game. Boom. Game's over. Game ends immediately. So there we are. We won against everybody with the Alliance. That was a fun game. Like I said, you're never out of this game. Like, we were all pretty tight. I mean, Marquise de Cat's kind of fell behind a little bit. But, I mean, the Erie Dynasty, I mean, man, they were at 1 point. I bet that computer is just, like, kicking themselves in the butt. Like, could I have gotten 1 more point? And the Vagabond, I mean, next turn, the Vagabond probably would have won as well if I didn't win this turn. So, yeah, this is Root playing the Alliance. I think the next game I'll play the Vagabonds. We'll see how that works. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do apologize for being a little scattered. This is a complex game, so there is a lot of rules referencing the whole time we play, no matter what faction we play. I think the Erie Dynasty is probably the easiest to kind of wrap your head around, because it is just like tableau building. And I would say the second easiest is Marquise de Cat. And the reason why I say it's second easiest, a lot of people say it should be your first faction. I think it's like easy because it's mechanics that people know, like putting dudes out on the map, building things that build your engine or resources. But it's also I feel like it's sometimes hard to win as Marquise de Cats because they're all about building. So it's like you have to maintain control of clearings that you have wood in, but then you also need to keep building and you need wood, but people can cut off your supply lines because you have to control the clearings to the clearing that you want to build in. And it's hard. It's like deceptively complex. The Erie Dynasty is just like building a tableau, and then you just kind of follow the actions that are on your tableau. And really all you have to focus on is just building roosts. Like, move to a clearing, control the clearing, build the roost. Move to the next clearing, control the clearing, build the roost. It's a little bit simpler, I think, to understand, because it's just like, hey, just be aggressive and keep expanding as fast as you can. And then the Alliance, I think mechanically is probably the most complex, because there is like 2 distinct phases where you're like, okay, I'm kind of spreading out on the map, not really doing much. And then there's like, okay, I got some forts. Now I can start moving guys around. I think my strategy of always having an army man with your little, bugle boy or the little mouse, I think is a good strategy, because it just makes it not a defenseless, attack to remove it, and it gives them a cost, especially since you take the higher die anyway. But yeah, I think the Alliance are interesting, but I kind of like squeaked out a win there. Let me be honest. It wasn't like some grand strategy that I was doing to pull out a win. It was just like I kind of stumbled into a turn where I was like, hey, I can probably, because they were attacking me and I had a lot of supporters, and I just fell into a turn where I could just, play a bunch of support down and got a lot of points. So, but yeah, they are difficult to win at. Well, maybe they're not difficult. I think they're just hard to teach somebody how to play. As you can see, in this video, I had to reference the rules quite a bit for this faction. Vagabond's going to be the same way. Vagabond has a lot going on. Questing, trading, supporting, attacking, hiding in the woods, healing. But all your actions are controlled by what items you have, and it's gonna be pretty crazy. But I do like the Vagabond. I played it once before, but it's not my faction of choice. But anyway, we'll probably do that in a couple weeks, and I will see you next time.